Hi all, this is another review. Today I am reviewing Rihanna's new album. It's called Loud. Um, we have heard from her talk of it that she has gone really clubby now, back to the stuff that she did before she went quite dark. Which is really good to hear because normally her clubby stuff is very, very catchy. Not saying that it isn't anymore. So I got this album straight away, pre-ordering it. When it was due out, and I think that was about the 15th of November, same time as McFly's album. But I don't know why, but I just waited quite a while to listen to it. But I've now listened to it, and I think it's brilliant, really. I mean, it's really catchy, and there's a lot of songs on there that are clubby ones that you would start to get ready to. But the first listening of it, I was shocked, really, because the first song is S&M. This is a song about S&M. So one of the lines in this song is "Sex in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it." And this is the bridge before the S&M bit. It was just and the beat of it was really weird as well. I didn't even recognise that Rihanna was singing the first bit. So it was such a shock to me that she's gone for that kind of thing. And it's a bit to me it felt a bit like what Christina Aguilera's done with all the whole sex thing. But she's always been quite sexy. But yeah, for Rihanna, it just sounds like she's trying to be a bit more on the naughty side. Even though her last album, there was a lot of sex and, Rude Boy, yes, that is very raunchy, but very catchy at the same time. And yeah, this album is very, very catchy as well. I'd have to say my favourites have to be What's My Name. When I first heard that song, I was like, what the hell is this? But then it's so catchy, and that's my most played song on my actual iTunes of 43 plays. Which, isn't really much, but still quite a lot, really. And then it'd have to be Only Girl in the World, and then it'd have to be Complicated, which is a brilliant club hit. I can just hear it in the clubs. It's quite a slow, the singing of it is really slow, but then the beat of it is quite fast and up-tempo, and it's just such a brilliant mix, and I really enjoy it. And Raining Men featuring Nicki Minaj is brilliant as well. Man Down, she's gone back to her roots for that song, and it's very catchy. I hear myself singing it all the time, and I can't stop. And I do love her version of Love the Way You Lie with Eminem. The first time I heard it again, I didn't like it at all, but now I do. I'd probably have to say California King Bed, Skin are probably the worst for me on there. California King Bed, for me, it is like a ballad, and it's quite meaningful and everything like that, but it's just too boring for me to listen to. I mean, I've listened to it a couple of times, and I do sing to it automatically, but yeah, I just don't really enjoy it that much. And same with Skin, that's quite dark for me. Like the music for it and the way she's singing it just feels quite dark and quite like she's trying to reach out for something. Fading, that's really catchy, but for me, it's not. I'll probably forget about it in a couple of years. And Cheers, Drink to That, I hated it when I first heard it. I seriously hated it. But it has grown on me. It is catchy, but that's another song that I'd forget about in a couple of years' time. So for me, the favourites, What's My Name, Only Girl in the World, Complicated, and Raining Men. They're the ones that will stick. Love You the Way You Are as well. Love the Way You Are. Yeah, that as well would stick with me, but then the others would probably fade away. I'd probably give this album just about 8 out of 10. I think this is probably I don't know. Good Girl Gone Bad was brilliant to me. And so was her R-rated, because it was so different from anything she's released ever. So I think it's just missing something from the past. But, you know, she seems to be a lot happier now. She's releasing, you know, she's produced this album. So, yeah, it's one to listen to. It is one to listen to. But I suppose it depends what kind of side you like of Rihanna. If it's the dark and dirty, like R-rated, it's probably not going to be your kind of music. But then I've liked all her albums that she's released. So it depends if you're a big Rihanna fan or not. I'd probably say give it a go. See if you like it. But yeah, it's a good get in the mood to dance kind of album. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be. Why is everything with you so complicated? Why do you make it hard to love you? Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows you. Who you think you getting with that high? Let me freak ya. You got me mistaken